whenever you're, whoops, hang on a second.
Paper.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead.
Have you ever needed to look spiffy, but don't know how? Well, today I will hopefully teach you how to tie your own, or your future man, ladies, own tie. Knowing how to tie a tie is almost certainly essential at least once in your life, or your future man's. First, you have to match your tie to your outfit. Then you have to measure the length. Then, of course, you have to tie it. And then finally, when you're finished an evening out, you can take off the tie, real simply. And a bow tie will also work for all these things. To begin, you have to match your tie to your clothes. So, say you have a solid colored tie like this. If you have a solid colored tie, you can wear it with a solid colored shirt if they have a mutual relationship between colors. But if you have a tie that has a pattern on it, you don't usually want to wear that with a shirt that has a pattern on it, because that will look very tacky. So once you have matched your tie to your shirt, you have to measure the length. So, say I have a tie. I'm going to flip up my collar, and I'm going to put this on, and to measure it, I will probably put this is going to be side A, this will be side B. I'm just going to call them that. I usually put this around my belly button. That's about how the tie is, because when you have side B, you want it to be here when it's finished, right on the belt buckle. So it'll look like this, right on the belt buckle. That's about the right length. So once you measure your length, it's different for other people because they're taller and shorter, of course. So once you have measured your length, you have to actually tie it. So I'm going to teach you 2 ways to tie a long necktie. The first process is called the 4-in-hand. So I'm going to put it about my belly button, and I'm going to cross side B over side A over the front. So it's going to make a V shape kind of here. So I'm going to take side B, take it under, and it's going to be facing the side I began on. And I'm going to cross it over again, over this V shape. Now once I've done that, I'm going to take side B, go to the back, up through this V shape here, and pull it all the way through. Once I've done that, I can take this, and this part that I just crossed over is going to be the knot. So I'm going to have to go down through the knot and push it down, and you want to keep a tight grip on your knot, because otherwise your tie is going to be all loose and not going to be looking real right. So keep a nice firm grip on it, pull it all the way down through. See, there you have your knot. Now, when you want to tighten it, you're going to take side A and pull it down as you grip the knot. So pull it down and pull up with your right hand. And pull up right there. See? Right on the belt buckle. That's about the right length. That's how you tie the 4-in-hand. So now, to take this off, you just pull your knot down while gripping this side, which is my left. It can be different for other people. You can pick your tie, and you can tie it with this side and do it the other way, but I'm not going to do it that way. So, now I'm going to teach you a different way. It's called the half Windsor knot. So once again, I'm going to have it on my belly button. I'm going to cross it over just like it did before, and I'm going to make it go underneath and face the same way as I began. But now, instead of going over, I'm going to go up, down through the V shape, pull down, and see there you can see the knot. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to take it from the side I began on, cross it over. Now, make it tight. You want to pull it tight. Now, I'm going to take it down, pull it up, make sure it's nice and tight, pull it up through the V shape, and down through. As you can see, I have messed up my length. That is because these tie knots are not the same. So next time that I want to do it, I will have to make sure that this is a little bit higher above my belly button so that it gets the right length. Because otherwise, it'll look like this. It's a very bad problem. So to take it off, once again, I'm going to grip the knot with my dominant hand, which I just used, and I'm going to pull the knot down while pulling on the left side. So just pull it down, keep pulling, and this should just come apart by itself. And that's how you tie a long necktie. So, moving on from that, I'm going to teach you how to tie a bow tie. So, you take your bow tie. Once again, I'm going to start with side B, which is on my right side, and side A will be on my left side. Now I'm going to take side A, and I'm going to cross it over, and I'm going to pull it up through, and it'll just be like beginning of tying your shoe knot. It'll look just like that. So I'm just going to put it away on my shoulder, pull away side A, side B from my shoulder. Now I'm going to take side A, and I'm going to make it look like a little bow on my neck. And the end piece, this is going to be the end piece, and this will be the loopy piece, is going to be facing the opposite way it began. Now I'm going to take side B, pull it down through, and make side A look like it's eating it, just like this. It looks like it's eating it. Now I'm going to take this part, I'm going to make it look like a bow. I'm going to take the loop part, not the end part, the loop part. This is really tricky. There's a little hole in the knot, right here, a little hole that goes through the knot, and I'm going to push it through that. So I'm going to take the end of the loop, stick it through, keep a tight firm grip, pull it through, and now there's the beginning of my bow tie. So to tighten it, I'm going to pull on the same side. If I want to tighten it, I'm going to take the loops, pull them. Now I'm going to take the end pieces, pull them. Take the loops, pull them, and keep doing that until your tie is complete. Which this looks probably about right. I don't have a mirror, so it's hard. So now, to take this off, I'm going to just take the end pieces, pull them. Now, I'll just untie it like I would untie a shoe. That's how you untie it. So now, I'm going to show you some other ways to tie ties and how to keep your ties looking good. That's one for you. You guys are pretty spread out. You two can share, and you guys can share. My mom is kind of by himself, so sorry about that. Anyways, if you look at these, you can see how to maintain your ties. So wearing ties makes one feel good as well as look good. Tying consists of matching, measuring, choosing a tie, and doing a lot of crossing over. Finally, you have to take it off. Hopefully, you learned something and have the desire to make yourself or your man look super spiffy at any event.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay, audience.